Presidency is the presidency. If you vote for the person or not, that's your president. This is an authority figure. This is the top law enforcement agent. He's the top, he's the executor of all of America's affairs. And I just have to move my crowd. You can opt out of my crowd. But you shouldn't have to leave America because the president's making the block too hot for you. And I did resent that the Republican Party ran on transgender jokes. I felt like they were doing a weaponized version of what I was doing. I didn't. It's not what I was doing. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
This is before I learned the phrase "I respectfully decline," and I was on Capitol Hill, and everybody ran up to take pictures with me from every congressional office. And I just take pictures with whoever asked. I didn't ask how they voted, what their voting record is. And everyone at first was like CBC people. And then here comes Lauren Boebert. And she said, "Can I get a picture?" And I'd already taken 40 pictures. I didn't want to say no in front of everybody. But I didn't know the phrase, "I respectfully decline." So I just took the picture. And then she posted a picture before I could even get from there to the show and says something to the effect of, "Just two people that knew that it's just two genders." She instantly weaponized it or politicized it. So I got to the arena and I lit her ass up for doing that. And she should never do that, a person like me.
Now she knows what's up.
Yeah, you do whatever the fuck you're doing. Excuse my language. You do whatever it is you.
So does he have the right to complain about Republicans using him if that's the type of jokes he's doing?
Man, this demonetized at this moment, bro. As soon as he said that joke, bro, the channel demonetized.
You're probably right.
Oh, shit. Now I'm gonna let Doc go first on this stuff.
I think he got a right to complain because his opinion on certain things isn't aligned politically. Like, you know what I mean? I have certain opinions that lean to both directions. That doesn't make me a Democrat and that doesn't make me a Republican. If I come in here and I think Trump does something positive one day and I give him praise, and I come in here and give him, you know what I'm saying, and I scorn him the next week, I can be on both sides. So I think he has some liberal opinions and he has some conservative opinions. So, to try to force somebody on your side, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, with just from a picture, from a public appearance, I think that's a bad look, because now he can't, now he has to come out and denounce the Republican Party, but he could have some conservative views. He doesn't have to want to be a Republican or Democrat. We don't know his political ideology. So I think they force these people to speak out. Like my mom and them didn't always used to talk about who they voted for. He come from that era. That's not a thing. Where everybody had to tell you what side they was on. Some of that wasn't your business. You know what I'm saying? And so I think just to try to force him to pick a side and make that your business, I don't really like.
Come on.
First of all, Dave Chappelle said he might bring back the Dave Chappelle show.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I wanted to put that out there. You feel me? You know what I mean? Second of all, why can't black celebrities be Republicans? We got to start thinking about this shit. Why can't they do that shit? Our ancestors fought for either us to vote Democrat, Republican, or not vote at all. Okay? If that motherfucker want to be Republican, let him be. It's the same with the Chili ordeal. They shaming her because she want to be MAGA and shit. Now, if you want to shame her because she was tap dancing and shit and being like, my finger slipped, I didn't mean to repost, then I understand that, because I'm like, just stand on business. But at the end of the day, I don't like how they be trying to put our black celebrities in a box, because last time I checked, I done seen some of these black celebrities doing the butter biscuit shuffle for the Democrats, twerking on stage for the Democrats. The Democrats telling us black men, if you ain't voting, well, you ain't bucking. AKA, that means you know what. I'm tired of that shit, man. We should be able to vote for whoever we want to, or what Doc said. Let's go back to a point where, you know what, nobody don't talk about nothing. Keep it all silent.
I think it depends on what industry you're in, because to me, the person who did it the smartest as a black celebrity was Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was the number one thing he talked about when she came out of AmFest. So you got to do it smart. Your career got to be coming down, and then you got to be like, okay, yeah, now I'm a Republican. Then you become relevant again.
Man, Gray, I'm glad you said Nicki Minaj. I thought you was about to say Amber Rose. I'm about like, oh,
She did the same format, though. She was irrelevant, and then she came out Republican, and then people started talking about her again. So that has revived some black celebrities' careers. Herschel Walker, a few black celebrities did that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got to be like, I think it just depends on like Trump said he was good friends with Tiger Woods. No one was outraged. Like, you see what I'm saying? Tiger don't give off the personality to where he's selling it to us, this super blackety. You know what I'm saying? I think if you go that direction and then you go Republican, I think that's kind of why they see it, because and this isn't right, but generally we're seen as Democrats as a race. I don't know who came up with it. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up one day and that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So don't act say like Doc made this up. You feel me? But like when Trump said, "Yo, I'm Tiger, I'm real good friends with Tiger. He's got a lot going on. I gotta call Tiger and see what's going on." Nobody was outraged like Tiger be hanging out with bruh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh, Tiger is homeboy." I could see that. You feel me? So like it just depends on how you've lived your life and kind of like the principles in which you move and you live by. Because certain people they'd have been selling us these products saying that, you know, I believe in this, or kind of giving a liberal vibe, and then when they come out and be like, "Nah, fuck them kids," you know what I'm saying? You be like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's what it be. You know what I mean?
Hey, Doc, I'll tell. Hey, Doc and Gray, I'll tell you who told us we're gonna be Democrats. For the last 60 years, it was an old pace-faced mother effer named Lyndon B. Johnson. He was the president, and he said, "I'm gonna have these niggas voting Democrats for the next 60 years. Man, pass some civil rights bills here and there." Boom. And he said that too. And look it, most of us been voting Democrats ever since.
For sure. So since we got the light skins here, we go